Here we go. We are at the shed once again today. As you can see, it's a dark and gloomy day and the humidity is about 900%. But that doesn't stop us from doing things. We just bought it on eBay. This is known as a King cooker. It is a 24-inch propane-powered Wonder cooker with heavy-duty wok. Now, the problem we have is this is a brand new wok. You can see it's not seasoned or anything. Everything's going to stick to it. So today we are just going to show you not pro tips. We're not pros at all, but we know a little bit about doing this stuff and how to season these things. So we're going to crank up the heat. Maybe. There. Turn on the heat. We're going to warm this thing up. Now I'm going to tell you guys this thing we got a door closing. Let me give you a second. We actually installed some hooks on these things because we got smart after fighting with this for years. Bungee cords for the win. This thing doesn't have any safety protection as far as keeping your hands from getting hot as the wok gets hot. There's not a lot of, there's some adjustment to the heat. We want to run it pretty hot. So here we go. We're going to get this warmed up and we're going to be using avocado oil on it. If you guys watched the video on how we seasoned our griddle when we bought that, this is going to be a lot of the same thing. You can see the metal in here is already starting to change temperature. We're going to throw a little bit of avocado oil in there, and then I'm going to put my other glove on. Somebody wants to wear just one glove, right? Yeah. We're going to just try to get this thing to get color to it. We're going to get it seasoned. Because contrary to what some people may believe, steel is not a non-porous item. It is absolutely porous. Cast iron is porous. They all have pores in them, just like our skin does. And they are going to take up this oil, and they are going to make it non-stick. Now, we're running a little bit hotter than I want to. We're going to try to turn the heat down just a little bit. This is a brand new machine for me, so I'm not 100% sure how to adjust the temperatures the way I want them. But, yeah, she runs blazing hot. There, now I figured it out. Okay. Learning as we go. Just like you guys tune in to watch us give you our non-pro tips. We're learning the same time you are. So we just want to keep adding oil to this layer by layer. We want to try to keep the heat moving around, because the more heat we add in the different areas, the more color we add to it, the more non-stick this is going to become. Now, avocado has a higher flash point than many of your other oils, like your vegetable oils and your, what's that other one? People use olive oil, things like that. It's got a little bit higher smoke point, a little bit higher flash point. Still will burn. I think we burnt it. It's all right. Don't hurt anything. But yeah, we definitely burnt it. Look at that. We gotta get that heat turned down. Okay. There, we burnt it. That's okay. Like I said, we're learning as we go.
There we go.
There is an adjuster on there. It just doesn't give you a high, low, medium, or anything like that. It's literally just deal with it. As we go along, we're going to move this thing around to try to get as much of it as possible with that dark color. Again, if you watched our video on the griddle that we bought, when we seasoned that, it was layer after layer, taking our time, keeping the heat on it, not at nuclear like we were doing a few minutes ago, but nevertheless, keeping the heat on it, letting the color come in, letting the oil do its thing where it permeates, not burns, into the steel, into the cast iron, whatever it is you have. And these things work similarly with cast iron. You don't need to run it as hot as we just were, but it will do the same thing. Pro tip, learn how to use your machine before you start working with it, not after. Me, I just throw caution to the wind and just start doing stuff. We end up with a little bit of burnt oil in the bottom, but that'll come out real easily. Don't worry about that. This is probably going to take us about 10 or 15 minutes, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to let this go We'll move it around. You can see how we oil things like this. We're gonna keep going. We'll show you what it looks like when we get close to the end, okay? Okay. There, as you can see, the color's really starting to come in. Stammer Fab's out here helping me film and also helping me by turning the wok as we continue to rub the oil on and turn it over the heat to get the color added to it so it'll become non-stick, at least as non-stick as it can be. Now again, we started off with the heat a little bit hotter than what it should have been, so we did burn a little bit of the oil, but it's coming out as we go along and the color is coming in properly. Now you can do this with any cast iron or heavy carbon steel that you might have that you want to add non-stick to it like this. You can do this in your oven in the house if you're using cast iron. Rub your oil in it, put it in the oven for 45 minutes with the nice heavy oil on it, or not heavy oil, but a nice coating of oil on it. Do it several times to get the seasoning in there properly. I personally like doing it in the grill because it's less messy when you're outside. You don't have as big of a mess to clean up when you're not in the house. I prefer cooking outside, which is why I wanted this machine in the first place. Is I love cooking Chinese food. I love wok cooking. I hate doing it in the house because I'm a slob. Anyway, we're going to continue with this process. As you can see, Stammer Fab's having at it here. We will show you the end result in just a minute. All right, well, you can see we've got the heat shut off now. That thing really goes hot, and we learned the hard way on how to adjust it. A little bit burnt, not a big problem. Once we got the temperature under control, you can see the colors coming in nice. And we don't really need to have that much color on the top, even though we got quite a bit over here. Not so much over here, because you don't really cook on the top. Over time, that's going to color in anyway. It's going to be great to cook with. We're looking forward to it, and you can see a video coming out very, very soon where we do some outdoor cooking on our brand new wok. Please like, share, subscribe, ring it in the bell notification, comment below. Let us know what you think of this cooker. Let us know if you season the things a different way. Just let us tomato bacon sandwich. See you next time, everybody. Thanks for joining us.